Trusting your intuition is something you have to do. When you feel something is off, when you can tell, you might not have the evidence or proof to explain it or show why, but you know something is off. Whether that's somebody in your life pushing a certain type of agenda or energy towards you, whether that's an environment you're in that isn't serving you anymore, and you can just tell the energy is off. You can just tell. Trust your intuition. The more you trust your intuition, the clearer your judgment begins to be. Your sense of belief within yourself to be able to categorize things as what's serving me and what's not serving me becomes more clear. But every time you doubt your intuition, you lose trust within yourself. You lose trust within being able to judge things and being able to tell the feeling. And when I say feeling, I don't mean the emotions that come with it. I mean the sense of this thing is not for me, or it's pushing me in the wrong direction, and I know I need to let it go. I know this thing is not serving me anymore. But when you don't trust your judgment, you give yourself more anxiety. You give yourself more of, my brain is telling me one thing and my gut or my soul or whatever people want to term it as is telling me another thing. That comes from a lack of clarity, a lack of sense of self, and a lack of understanding oneself within the environment that they're in. So that could be your community, your team, your school, whatever. Like, it's not categorized or it's not defined by just a small group amount of people, a large group amount of people. This could mean anything. This could be a one-person thing. This could be one person that you were communicating with or friends with or dating or whatever, going to school with, working out with. It doesn't matter. When you don't allow yourself to trust yourself, you're just going to create a predicament where things happen and you don't really know how to create a formulation for yourself in your mind. So over time, you don't have any trust within yourself, and you don't want multiple versions of yourself competing in a way of, no, I want to trust this person, but my soul is telling me no, and I can tell by their actions that their energy towards me is bad, and I don't know what to do. You have to get mental clarity within yourself to be able to recognize things. The clearer your intuition begins to be, the easier all this becomes. You just start to trust it, and self-trust is everything. So I would say the best way, in my opinion, I'm not giving nobody no advice, you have to be able to disconnect from things, whether that's your phone or people or your environment, and be able to think for yourself. Be able to feel like, okay, I left this environment and I feel drained, or I left this person and I feel fueled. I feel like I'm going to improve after this. I feel enlightenment. I feel energy after leaving this person or this environment. Trust your intuition. Know, okay, this is something that is beneficial for me, or this person is causing me bad energy, causing me to be in a bad mood, draining my energy, gossiping all the time. You have to find that process within yourself. Nobody can tell you, because everybody's intuition is different. But intuition doesn't mean that you have physical and tangible proof to show something for what it is or what it isn't. It means that you have that clarity within yourself, and you trust that within yourself to recognize, this is for me, I need to go for this, or this is something I need to distance myself from. And so yeah, I don't want to yap too long. I feel like I'm walking in circles a little bit, so I'm gonna just cut this video short. Bottom line, trust your intuition, and the longer you trust your intuition and the better you get at it, the clearer your intuition will be. And the more you doubt your intuition, the more defenseless you will feel, because you're competing against your own mind. And it's good to have devil advocate thoughts and be able to communicate with yourself and think for yourself and see different perspectives. But when you doubt your intuition, it makes everything more difficult.